What's your story? Anong istorya o balita mo? Na para bang to everyone in the newsroom, that was all that mattered. Your worth or market value for the day. Walang nagtatanong kung kamusta ka, how are you okay, o kumain ka na ba, walang mga ganon. It is an accepted fact among journalists that you're only as good as your last story. Great if you had a scoop or an exclusive or you covered something important. Sorry ka na lang if your story did not amount to something much, although there's always another day to make up for it. These days, a lot of people are asking that same question, even outside the newsroom and even among non-journalists. What's your story? What's your truth or your messaging or your narrative? Mine's actually very simple. A prom-D or a small-town girl who made good. As one of my cameramen used to say, pinabili lang ng suka, naging reporter na. Which was true to a certain extent because I did not plan on becoming a journalist. Journalism as a course in college was just an escape from the 12 units of math required in political science. Babala mga bata, wag gagayahin, lubhang mapanganib. Today, I stand before you as you honor me and my life's work, when really, the credit should also go to everyone who has helped me in my more than 33 years in broadcast journalism. Napakarami po nila. I started out tabula rasa, like a blank sheet of paper. Walang alam bukod sa makapalang mukha at nakahandang gawin ang lahat, magkatrabaho lang. I would not have minded had they made me answer the telephones or make coffee or man the teleprompter. There was just so much to learn and it was all so very exciting. The story, I cannot overemphasize that enough because that is what we're really here for. The reason for our being, if you will, and what we should all continue working hard for, to get it right. Going after the story has brought me to some of the most dangerous places on earth. Of course, I love my job, but I also sometimes ask existential questions. Why am I here? Is it all worth it? Why do we do the things we do, and for what? But every time I ask those questions or rant, it goes back to the same answer, the story. Many journalists have died in pursuit of it. Tyrants resort to killing, hoping they'd kill the story too. It sounds so basic and fundamental, but the story is very powerful. I've had my shares of fighting battles to defend it. Some were won, some were lost, but life goes on. Some people may think that there is a dichotomy or a difference between being a Filipino and being a journalist, but I don't. I am both. I am a Filipino journalist, and I am not torn between public interest and the truth. I do not see any conflict there because at the bottom of it is the story, the truth. The story can never be changed nor revised, even if memories are short. What happened, happened. Pagbali-baliktarin man natin ang mundo. I say fake news is nothing more than a deliberate distortion of the truth and of reality. Some people can't handle the truth, so they make their own or their version of reality, which is really nothing more than falsehoods or lies. And so today we hear of post-truths, alternative realities, and the latest, truth isn't truth. At a time when we're supposed to be knowing better and communicating more. The scary part is fake news has been weaponized. The question to ask, how do we fight it? Simply by being more discerning. Get your news from trusted sources, not primarily from your own news feeds. Don't believe anything just because it's been repeated or retweeted or liked a million times. It is never a popularity contest. Truth is determined not by algorithms or the number of posts, likes, tweets, or engagements, but by facts and facts alone. And please fact check. You have the tools. All you need to do is the click of a button or a swipe of a finger. Let's all dig deeper, work even harder. The only antidote to fake news is the truth, the story. For those of you wanting to join us in broadcast, print, digital, film, communication research, etc., I think it's very important for you to have the right values. The technical stuff you need to learn and store in your head, but the right values you need to live by and encode in your DNA. Importante siyempre ang laman ng utak, pero mas lalong mahalaga ang laman ng puso. The three functions or purposes of communication, to inform, to educate, and to enlighten, all go hand in hand. It's a package deal and ideally should not be taken separately. Honor before excellence. Excellence alone will not suffice. It needs honor, and honor should be first. Please indulge me more, minsan lang naman po ito, as I share some more life lessons. Read, read, read. Do your homework, because content is key. Content will always be king. The internet is only the platform or the distribution highway. The story is the story. It is never about you. It should not be about you. Unselfie. You will never ever know enough. So to learn more, be humble. Ask the tough questions, not the motherhood or generic ones. Listen well. Failure is a prerequisite to learning and success. Prepare for it, and once it happens, get back on your feet fast and learn good. There are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Positivize your hugot. Journalists should not have comfort zones. Every day, every story is different. Stress, sleep deprivation, missed meals, canceled or shortened vacations are guaranteed. Deadlines rule. Like a colleague once said, journalism is never easy. It is a far bigger cause than any of us. Go for the terror teachers. They're really the best. Do the right thing, even when all else fails, and even if you're the only one doing it. For every story is important, which is really what I live by. Every story is important. A small minor story could lead to a major expose. You connect the dots, as they say, but first you have to find those dots and ask the right questions to the right people. If we harness television's immense power, reach, and impact, wala pa pong social media noon, you can help people solve their problems. A staff member put it all together when he said, more than the ratings, we're gaining points in heaven. To be a journalist is to be a truth seeker. Someone said that to seek the truth is to shine the light even on the darkness of our soul. We also need to somehow keep the hope alive by capturing a reality where not only the bad happens, but the good too. The world may be broken, but we can fix it. And the good people still outnumber the bad. Our generation and those before us have failed to solve many of our problems. But I am hopeful you, our millennials, will do better. With so much power in your hands and your limitless potentials, please turn things around. Make this world a better place, no matter how much of a cliche that sounds. Use your so-called sense of entitlement to demand and make possible better things for your generation and those to come. They say your generation is more inclusive and more open to possibilities. That should also mean less barriers, less walls to overcome, that you will be more accepting of others and to stop the spread of hatred, not only on social media, and to level up the quality of discourse or discussion of issues. As we say in UP, kung hindi tayo o kayo, sino? Kung hindi ngayon, kailan? I say, that should be the story of every scholar ng bayan. Maraming salamat po.